We gonna pop off with the whole Noah Tebogo back and forth. I like it because it's world champion against Olympic champion, and they ain't one and the same. And they both have banter talking about each other in graceful ways. But we know off the track it ain't that graceful. Off the track. What was your thoughts on Noah's opening 1988?
Brilliant, yeah. I thought it was brilliant because Tebogo was celebrating at the Prefontaine with the crowd and standing there, and I was like, all right, now what he gonna do when Noah beat him? And he was not happy. So, but he went 19-8. The other one went Tebogo went 19-9.
Mm-hmm.
Like, it was a really tight race. Like, he only beat him by maybe one or two strides. But I just think Noah coming off of just his very first race at a 19-8, them boys in trouble. Wait till he get on his fifth or sixth race.
That's what
it's
I know.
Very hard to pop off anything like that on your very first race. A lot of people were doubting him, he hadn't had a lot of races. What's going on with him? People were speculating, is he ready? Or I don't think he's ready. And for him to go out there and run 19-8 and win. Because I've never seen nobody open up with a 19-8 before.
Yeah.
What about you, Jess? What's your thought?
Noah does things in grand fashion, and we know that, right?
Yeah.
He is going to make sure that when he shows up, he's going to make a statement, right? So, and I think all of us at some point in time we're thinking oh, Noah must be hurt. Noah must be rusty. He's just going to come out and try to get a run in. He might just chalk it up as a loss and get second or third. He has the bye. So he has nothing really to worry about. He just got to show up to nationals, show that he's not injured, and then go compete at Worlds. So he was cruising along. So for him to take off 3 months almost of not training, or not competing, should I say, and to work in silence, to work in a space to where he shows up and runs 19-8. We're looking at a different athlete now, 100%, because we know that you have to come up and show that you are race ready, race sharp, and go out to a race and do so and show, hey, here I am. Now I go into a big race. To go out to Monaco and be your first race of the season, this deep into the season, it shows that Noah can be prepared anytime he wants to be prepared any other season now. I don't got to show up in May. I don't got to show up in June. I can show up when I want to show up and be ready to go. That's what it shows to me. And that takes a really, truly elite athlete who understands his preparation and be comfortable with it and shows up and goes out, runs fast. When you watch that race, it wasn't just about him running 19-8. It was the fact that he willed himself to make sure he won that race. That was just all strength. By the time they got down to about 50 meters to go, they were right there stride for stride, like Bernard said, right next to each other. And he just overpowered the whole situation to be able to pull off that win. You know what I mean? Can't count Tebogo out because Tebogo just a week ago went out there and ran 19-7, right? And that was a cruiser race himself. He cruised at 19-7. We all know it's all about timing. If he would have ran 19-7 in Monaco, we would be looking at a different story right now. It would be Tebogo beats Noah with a 19-7 to his 19-8, and we were kind of glossed over that he ran 19-8 after being off for 3 months. But the fact is, we looked at a tired Tebogo who ran very fast a week ago, and he had to get on a plane and travel to Monaco and be prepared, and then he didn't have adequate warm-up. All these things happen. This is track and field. It's a fact of
everybody didn't have to. 8 lanes now. So if he had ample time, all 7 other people didn't have ample time also.
Oh, 100%. 100%. It's all about what you can control in our sport.
Mm-hmm.
If you're able to say, okay, let's just go out on a limb and say Noah understood the fact of they're going to call you in the call room 30 minutes before. If he had that information, he's going to warm up a whole hour and a half before then. So he knows to prepare himself ready to get ready for that meet the right way. It's all about knowing what you know. And Noah's at a level to where if he's looking to become an icon, he's walking that path right now, because you went out there 3 months off, came back, run fast, and he prepared himself the right way. So
two things I noticed in that race. And I don't know if it's just me. I noticed that Noah looks significantly bigger. Like,
oh yeah,
he's bigger. He's
chest, arm, shoulders,
chest, arm, shoulders.
traps.
He is bigger, right? I've seen a few videos in the weight room. He is power cleaning and moving a lot of weight while hand cleaning and everything else. So in that off time when we speculated that he possibly may have been injured, you're right. He is a different athlete opening up at 19.8. The only thing I could say, like you would say, that I would say that Tebogo had longer travel time because he came from Oregon. Noah came from Orlando to get to Monaco. Now, if anybody who knows, to get from here to Monaco from Orlando is it's not even that long, maybe 7 hours or something like that. But coming from Oregon, that's a long trip.
Oh, you're already flying almost 7 hours across the United States.
Yeah.
Then you got to fly again another 7 hours to even get to Europe. And then you're just getting into Europe for that plus 7 hours. So then now you got to go from London or wherever else to fly another 4 hours probably to get to Monaco. So he probably had a very, very long travel trip.
Not making excuses. To drop that 19.7 and to travel that long way and run 19.9 is still impressive. I know Tebogo would have wanted to ran better, but I like that you kind of see the measure up of the world champion and the Olympic champion at this time, because I guarantee you next time this won't happen the same way. You know what I mean? But Noah will be prepared, but I think Tebogo will definitely be even more prepared because he doesn't like this.
Well, once again, this is what we're talking about. It's the fact of if Tebogo goes out and runs the world lead of 19.7 at that point in time, that means that we know he's ready, right? It's the fact of he got to get the adequate rest, the preparation ready. If he's going to go against someone like a Noah, he knows that he can't half step. He has to show up when it's time. So if that means that it's at the world championship this year, or if it's going to be before that, you got to show up for the people that you are going to face, that you know that is going to make a significant change in your win or loss calendar or streak, whatever you want to call it. You have to be able to be on point, because that's what people are looking for.